full-time tenured.
Unplug me. Yes.
Unplug me. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
Siri.
was interesting.
Yes, Siri.
That's I was watching a Netflix movie. It looks it's kind of interesting. It's called Jexy
Don't know it. How do
from
you spell it?
2019.
What's the
Yeah,
spelling on that?
it's interesting. It's all about this guy who's addicted to his phone, and his phone has he gets a new phone, and the phone has a digital assistant built in, like Alexa or Siri or whatever. This one's called Jexy, and it's Anyway, I don't want to tell you too much about it in case you want to watch it, but yeah, it's interesting.
Jexi
I
or I? Okay.
Jexi, yeah, Jexy.
Jexi. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's reminiscent of Siri or Alexa name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it good? Would you recommend it?
If you don't have anything else going on, it's worth your time, but I wouldn't set aside make a special time to watch it, But yeah, if you're thinking, oh geez, I got nothing to do, what shall I do? If you got a couple hours or an hour and a half to spend, yeah, it's worth it. Yep.
Yeah, cool. Okay, maybe I'll check it out. Speaking of the 70s music, you were alive in the 70s.
Yeah, I was.
You were alive in the 60s too, basically.
I was alive basically. I missed only 1 month of the 60s. I saw the rest of it, but yeah, I missed the first month. But yeah, I came in late, but I was there.
Well, okay, so you were 7 in 1967, so you must remember quite a bit of the late 60s music.
Oh, quite a bit, yeah.
Which I don't remember a lot of the late 60s music, but because I, was 5, around 69. So around 70 is when I started to really remember the music. Yeah, 70, 71, 72.
Yeah.
What was one of the first songs, rock songs or otherwise, that you ever heard?
I remember. The Beatles. I remember the Beatles. I remember the Beatles being on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Wow.
Yeah.
No kidding. Oh man.
I don't remember Elvis, to tell you the truth. I don't remember Elvis, but I do remember the Beatles. I remember when Beatles music was coming out new, and people were getting all excited about it and so on. I mean, I wasn't, but I remember hearing about, the Beatles new songs coming out and the Beatles coming to tour, in the United States and so on. I remember all that hype.
Man, that must have been a gas. Yeah. That must have been great.
Yeah. But and then so I get, and then I remember, you remember the Monkees, of course.
Oh, sure.
And I remember, there was a time actually when, the Monkees and the Beatles were like 1-2, I mean, they were, it was really kind of weird, the Monkees, this purely made up band, but yeah, they were really popular for a while. They had a bunch of top hits and so on. Yeah.
I guess they did. Yeah. I remember the Monkees, I guess in reruns when they showed the show. Yeah, and they would play the music with the show.
Reruns, yeah, man. I know. I was watching it real time, waiting for the show every week and so on. You betcha.
Yeah, that must have been cool. Maybe I caught the tail end of that, but I didn't see a lot of that because they had
television music shows, like that. The Monkees, so it was a comedy but with music. Or the Partridge Family. Did you watch the Partridge Family?
Sure.
Yeah.
I was going to mention that too. Of course, the Partridge Family was a big one. My mom bought me the Partridge Family albums.
Oh yeah.
Then from there, I guess when I was 6, I got a little plastic toy guitar.
Okay.
Right. And I mean, I watched the Partridge Family religiously, and I think I caught that when it was real time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was an inspiration for music for me, actually. Yeah. So those were some of the first songs I heard when I was a little kid, and I remember another song I heard on the radio when I was like 5 or 6 was "Song Sung Blue."
"Song Sung Blue" by Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond, yeah.
Yeah.
And this still sticks in my memories. Riding along in the car on a summer day, right, listening to Song Sung Blue, right.
Oh, yeah, that was quite a bit after. I mean, so I remember some of the earliest songs. I mean, some Partridge Family songs and so on. But like, remember who was it? The Association that sang "Windy," wasn't it? Wasn't it the
Yeah,
Association sang "Windy"? Yeah,
I think it was the association. I remember Windy. Yeah,
"Windy." Who's kicking down the streets of the city,
yeah,
smiling at everybody she sees? Yeah, I used to know all the
Windy.
lyrics to
Yeah,
that.
right.
Everyone knows it's windy.
Everyone
Yeah.
knows it's windy. Oh my god. Okay, right.
Yeah, yeah,
Those are kind of those poppy famous songs.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I listened to the Pop Top 40 radio station, of course, when I was a kid, and then a friend of mine said, "What are you doing listening to that? That minor stuff, man. You need to listen to some rock and roll." And they
There you go.
showed me the real rock station, right? And I was only like 7, right, 6 or 7, and the first rock song I heard on that radio station was Angie by the Rolling
Angie.
Stones.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just a
Interesting.
haunting song, yeah, and I was
Yeah.
whoa, this is wild, right?
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, it was interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that was a time when yeah, a lot of rock groups were putting out those ballads or whatever. So the Stones with Angie and Kiss had Beth. Remember Kiss
Yes,
with Beth,
sure,
and so on. With all the
sure.
this change of pace for them or whatever. I guess this.
Yeah, Beth,
So,
I hear you calling,
yeah.
but you can't come home tonight. But I can't something. I
Right.
can't
Yeah.
come home
Somebody
right
can't come home, right? Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those were great old days. Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are some good songs. Of course, I remember Al Stewart. Remember him? Year of the Cat.
Oh yeah. Oh
That
yeah.
was a big one when in the early to mid 70s, wasn't it?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
yeah, that was a great song. Did you like that song?
Oh yeah. Yeah. The Year of the Cat. Yeah. Yeah, that era, 70s. So that's like Cat Stevens, talking about cats, Cat
Yeah.
Stevens.
Cat Stevens was big then too.
Yeah. Peace Train and all. I mean, his whole
Yeah.
show there. What did he
One
change
of
his
them
name
were-
to?
That was Yusef something. Muhammad,
Right.
was it?
Yeah, Muhammad
Yeah.
Yusuf Muhammad. I can't. Yeah. Allah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys get religion and change their names there. I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Yeah, and the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald. I
Oh
remember
yeah,
that.
Ricky
Yeah.
Edmonds Fitzgerald. Yeah, that was a great one too.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was great. No, of course, there was Fleetwood Mac.
Oh yeah, Fleetwood
Yeah.
Mac. Yeah, the Rumors album. Yeah, I was in college. That
Yeah.
must have been. Oh, that was late 70s, or was that? Yeah, late 70s, like 78, 79.
Wasn't it 70? Oh, okay. So was it 79? Okay, I thought it was earlier than that, but you might be right. Yeah, indeed.
It might have been 78, but wait a minute. Yeah, no, Rumors. That's right. Rumors was earlier. That's right. Rumors was probably 77, maybe 76, 77. It was the Tusk tour that when I was my freshman year in college, the Tusk tour. Yeah.
Well, Tusk tour was later. Tusk was later, I think.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. All those good old songs, and then there were all those one-hit wonders in the 70s.
Oh yeah, well there always are, but yeah, the 70s had its more than its fair share. Yeah,
had more than its fair share. Like for example, that song "Magic." Remember that? Whoa, oh, it's magic.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much a one hit, I think, right?
Yeah. Oh, so another, so I don't know, one hit now, but the song Brandy, You're a Fine Girl.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was one of the earlier songs that I really got into. A friend of mine said, "Oh, do you know this song?" And I know, and he played it for me. Oh yeah, this is pretty catchy. It's cool. But did you know that Barry Manilow's song "Mandy" was actually intended to be titled Brandy, but he didn't want to use the same name as the song that was a hit just before it, and so he changed it to Mandy. That's a true story.
I think I did hear that. Yes,
yeah.
indeed. which wasn't a bad song in itself either, Mandy. Right?
Yeah, Barry Manilow, yeah, at the Copacabana, yeah, Barry Manilow,
yeah. There was this girl in my school, my elementary school at the time, named Maggie. And
Wake up, Maggie! I think I got something to say to you.
Right. She was cute. Everybody liked her, so we changed the name to Maggie. Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So those are good.
Rod Stewart.
Good old times. Rod Stewart, man.
He's still making music. He was teaming up with somebody. He's teamed up with a couple of famous people to release some music here recently now.
I know. I've been seeing that. I follow him on social media. I guess Twitter.
Stalker. You follow him. You stalker.
I'm a stalker. Yeah, man. Well, my middle name is Stewart, so I have some affinity.
There you go.
Rod Stewart. Hey.
Did you listen to stuff like the Moody Blues or Uriah Heep?
Not till I got older.
Yeah, man. Those are albums that my friends and I were discovering, and I can't remember which one it was. Rainbow Demon. Wizards and Demons, was that the name of the album? I think Rainbow Demon was on that by Uriah Heep. Yeah, that was an excellent album, man. Absolutely.
Didn't Frampton play in Uriah Heep?
Who?
Peter Frampton.
Was he
played in a band before he got famous? I forget which one it was though.
Was it Uriah Heep? That doesn't ring a bell, but there's been too many groups, too much time has passed by. I can't remember.
What did he do? I think he. Oh no! Okay, it was Humble Pie. He played in Humble Pie. Do you remember?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Uriah Heep, though. Yeah, they were pretty cool, man. And I listened to them in high school. There was another one-hit wonder by a called Magnet and Steel. Do you remember that one?
Magnet and Steel.
By what was his name? Yeah. Oh, Walter Egan. Yeah. And Stevie Nicks, actually, from Fleetwood Mac, actually sang backup on that song. Yeah.
Wow.
That was before she was famous, actually, right?
Okay.
1971, I think. Something like that. Yeah. So, great song, though.
Yeah.
Can't listen to that one. It's a really good song.
Yeah, man.
Wonders, man. Yeah.
70s. I think of the 70s. I think, Crosby, Stills, Nash, Young, those guys.
Young, yeah, sure.
Buffalo Springfield, they were late 60s, right? Late 60s into the early 70s or something. Maybe they got into the early 70s. Yeah.
That's
Buffalo
right.
Springfield. I found them later. I didn't know about them actually until I was listening to Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and then I was, found out about Buffalo Springfield and fell in love with them too. Yeah, it was good stuff.
Absolutely, it's easy to fall in love with that kind of music for sure. Yeah, in my very young years, I remember all those one hitters. Yeah.
Would you call "Dust in the Wind" by Kansas a one hit wonder? Because basically Kansas, that's the only one that was really, really big.
Yeah, I guess it was really, really big, but they had some other big ones like "Point of No Return," that album, right?
Yeah.
So
they put out albums, but I don't know if anything reached the top 40. Maybe, they probably did reach the top 40. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, "Dust in the Wind." I remember that one was so popular. About the time I was graduating, and I was in high school.
Kansas song, I think that did get popular. Right. I think that's what drove them. Yeah.
Foreigner. I saw Foreigner in concert.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah. But not during their real formative years. Like,
they were pretty fresh there, doing, Cold as Ice and Hot Blooded and all those,
You saw that tour with Hot Blood. Yeah. See, I saw them after that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Quite a ways after that. So yeah. Mm-hmm. They were great though. They were rocking. Yeah. But I remember a song too. You probably don't even remember. I think it's 1970. Motorcycle Mama.
Yeah.
You remember that one?
Just barely. Yeah. That one was on the fringes of my radar there. Yeah. But yeah, Motorcycle Mama.
Okay. That's cool.
How about Hot Rod Lincoln? Remember that one?
Hot Rod Lincoln? Yeah, just barely. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Hot Rod Lincoln. Yeah.
Hot Rod Lincoln. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. What year was that?
I can't even remember. But I mean,
Commander Cody, was it? Huh?
Yeah, Commander Cody and the Lost Planet Airmen.
Oh my golly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one much. No.
Oh really? No, that one. Yeah. I remember that in our what was it? Junior high school? No, now it must have been our high school talent show. We had a high school talent show, and we had groups that would put on, or each class would put on a couple of a musical skits, or do actions to music or whatever, right? And so the one that we did was Hot Rod Lincoln, or one of them that we did was Hot Rod Lincoln. Yeah, and we had a guy, the guy beside me was as white as a ghost, and the guy had a bowl full of flour, and he threw it in his own face, and it turned himself white.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That would have been classic. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna have the other song we did was Liberty Valance. You remember that song, Liberty Valance? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kind of a country ballad. Yeah.
Totally. I'm going to listen to the original Hot Rod Lincoln.
Okay.
Really know it. Do you want me to play that now? Or
sure. Yeah, we'll get banned, but whatever. They'll kick me off of YouTube, but that's all right.
Just tell me if this is it. Oh wait, here I got an ad coming up. No. Sorry, ad coming.
That doesn't sound like it.
My daddy said, "Son, you're gonna drive
me
to
that's
drinking
it.
if you don't stop
driving that Hot Rod Lincoln."
Story of the hot rod race with the Fords and Lincolns was set in the pace. That story is true.
It's true. I'm here to say, because I was driving that Model A.
It's got a Lincoln motor and it's really souped up. That Model A body makes it look like a pup's. Got 8 cylinders and uses them all. Got overdrive. Just won't stall. With a 4-barrel
nice guitar in there.
Exhaust,
yeah.
4 different gears, you can really get lost. Got safety tubes, but
I ain't scared. It's good. Tires fair.
Pulled out a 10, paid no late one night. The moon and the stars were shining bright. Was driving up Grapevine Hill,
standing still.
Cool, man. Cool. That's a good one. That was really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this one, Dan? Do you remember this one?
This is Miss Grundy, the lady I told you about from Standards and Practices, Say what? The censor, remember?
Remember that?
This man will take care of you. You know what to do.
I'm kidding. The song's coming on in a
This is
sec.
your action news reporter with all the news that is news across the nation. On the scene at the supermarket. There seems to have been some disturbance here. Pardon me, sir. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, they call me the Streak. Yeah, the Streak.
Yeah, you got it, man. You got it. Right. Yeah.
Do the fruits and veggies.
You got it. You remember that one.
Yeah, the Streak. That was not too far separated from Wildwood Weed with Jim Stafford. Remember Jim Stafford doing Wildwood Weed? Yeah.
Back into the sweet veggies.
Jim Stafford, Wildwood Weed, and he had another one, Spiders and Snakes. I don't like spiders and snakes, and that ain't what it takes to love me. You fool, you fool.
Well, yes, they call him the Streak. That's thing on 2 feet. He's just as proud as he can be of his anatomy. He gonna give us a beat. Well, yes, they call him the Streak.
Yes, sir.
His physique.
Yeah, that was a classic one, right?
Yeah.
I remember when that was popular. Getting ready for school, listening to the Streak in the morning.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the Streak.
Cool.
How about Convoy?
Oh, of course. Yeah. Sure.
We are the mighty convoy trucking through the night. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Did you ever Convoy, did you ever get into CB radios?
My parents had CB radios. I was a little young. By the time I was driving much, CBs were kind of on the decline already. But my parents, I mean, they were practical for them because my dad was on the road a lot, you know, and they had a business in another town, so yeah, it was very convenient for them. But yeah, I was never really that much into it.
Yeah, I was actually.
Wow.
My friends and I had CBs. Yeah,
Mm.
my dad eventually got one too. We used it quite a bit on the road, right? Traveling from Pittsburgh to Chicago, where my grandparents were living at the time, actually. And one time we had a flat tire, and I actually called the police on the CB radio.
Wow. Breaker 19.
Yeah, breaker 19. We're at mile marker 750. We have a flat tire here, and the policeman heard us and came over and helped us out.
Cool.
Great. My mom was very proud.
Yeah, Convoy. Yeah,
Convoy. But my friends and I we were doing CBs there for a while. Yeah. Just like just a gas, Cool. Breaker, are you on now? You got your ears on. Wasn't that it?
Hey, you got your ears on. Yeah.
And you all had handles. I was Silver Shadow.
Silver Shadow. Oh yeah.
Crazy Cat.
Yeah. My dad, because we the place where we lived at was called the Quaker Mill area part of town, and so my dad called himself the Old Quaker, and so then he wanted me to be the Young Quaker, and I said no thanks, I'll just skip all this. I'm fine.
Yeah, you don't need to be the junior,
That's right. Yeah. Oh, what else? Songs from the 70s. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose.
Yeah. And how about Monster Mash?
Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash.
Yeah. Monster Mash. Yeah. All of those songs were just.
Was it the 70s? That was, Meatloaf's debut album came out in the 70s, right?
Yeah. Right.
Bat Out of Hell.
That's right.
That
Paradise
was like
Dashboard Light.
Yeah. Bat Out of Hell, Dashboard Light. Yeah, Paradise with the Dashboard Light. Yeah. Oh yeah, that whole album. That was like the biggest selling album. It set records. That lasted for years. I think it wasn't until Michael Jackson, I think, finally broke the record, maybe with Thriller or something like that. Yeah.
Right. I think you're right. Yeah, it was totally huge. Very, very huge.
Yeah.
One guy you don't hear from too much. I think he was popular in the 70s, late 70s, was Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh yeah. Another one rides the bus, and another gets on, and another gets on. Another one rides the bus.
Yeah.
Great ones. Weird Al.
Yeah, Weird Al was funny, very creative.
Yeah,
creatively changing those lyrics.
Yeah. That was good. Yeah, that was good stuff. Yeah. So what was your favorite group? You're pretty young. What was your first favorite group?
Probably the Beatles, because my parents bought me the Red and Blue albums when I was like 7 or 8. Yeah.
Okay.
So Beatles, yeah.
I listened to the Beatles a lot, but I didn't really feel like they were mine because they were so popular. It's like, I felt like I was just one of the gang, right? So the first group that I would say I was a super fan of was Three Dog Night.
Oh yeah, that's another band that I just forgot about. Actually, they were great. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Was a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And great. Black and White. Remember that song?
Black and White. Freedom for the Stallion. It's a great song. The lyrics to Freedom for the Stallion are really wonderful. There's a lot of their songs. They were together for a lot of years. They lasted a long time, but finally I knew that it was over. I walked into the store one time and I saw their greatest hits album. I said, okay, well, that's the end of the album. If they're putting out the greatest hits, and that, yeah, it's all over now.
Especially if it's in the $1.99 bin, you know.
Right? Yeah.
You're like, oh, they're gone. All right.
Yeah.
But no, how can I forget about them? Yeah, you're absolutely right. Three Dog Night. They were huge.
Yeah.
They were great.
Do you know where their name comes from?
I don't.
So in the southern Argentina, it gets really cold at night, right? I think it's southern Argentina. I don't think it's Alaska. I think it's southern Argentina is the way the story goes. It gets really cold at night, and you know the people are you know the men are out there, the hunters or whatever are out there, and in order to keep warm, they sleep with their dogs, right? You know, so because the dogs keep them warm, right? And so, you know, if it's a really, really cold night, they call it a 3-dog night because it's so cold. You need 3 dogs around you in order to stay warm, right? So they say, you know, we are cool, man. We are like a 3-dog night, man. You know?
Man, I hear you. That's great. What a great name. Great story.
Yeah.
Good background story.
Danny Digger Hutton, Chuck Negron. Who was the other guy? Yeah, I can't remember I used to know all those guys. Yeah, they were, yeah.
They're very distinctive voice.
Yeah.
That Danny, the singer.
Danny and Chuck Negron and
they all
Danny Digger Hutton, Chuck Negron, and who was the other guy? Darn it, I can't remember. Anyway, there were three lead vocalists, right? That's what made them so. You know, so they were the 3-dog night. There were 3 lead vocalists, and they used to trade off. You know, one would be the lead singer, and the other 2 would be the background. You know, and so on. And then they would rotate. Yeah, it was really cool.
That sounds really cool. Yeah, I remember that. I guess. Yeah. They were 3 lead singers. They traded off. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Here and there. Yeah. Great band. Very great band. Yeah.
Never been to Spain. Never been to Spain. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah. One of my favorites was the road to Shambhala.
Oh yeah. How does your light shine on the road to Shambhala? Yeah, that was from the album Cian.
Yeah, that's a great song. Very good guitar riff in that.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
There was Heart, right? Remember Heart?
Heart. Oh, I saw them in concert. You betcha.
Yeah, I saw them too later. Yeah. I saw them around when they had that famous track, These Dreams.
Okay, no, that was after I saw them. Yeah.
I saw them pretty late, actually. Yeah, but they were great though. Yeah. And let's see. Yeah, I saw the Who. I mean, we're talking about the 70s. We got to talk about the Who. And of course, right?
Music. Yeah.
They were great too. Yeah. And Doobie Brothers.
Yeah. Michael McDonald, the Doobie Brother joined the Doobie Brothers, and that changed them around, you know, and Michael McDonald joined them. Yeah. Doobie Brothers. Yep. I remember, Doobie Brothers, and I bought one of their vinyl albums, right? I opened, I can't remember which one it was. Maybe it was Minute by Minute, but anyway, I pulled out the sleeve, and the inner sleeve had a big roach, like a roach size of the whole inner jacket was covered with this huge roach, burned down to about, the little. Okay, Doobie Brothers. Yeah, all right, I got you.
Okay. That's what you get with the Doobie Brothers, man.
Yeah. Kenny Loggins. Actually, I guess maybe he got started in the 70s, but Loggins and Messina was the 60s and 70s, right? Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. Loggins and Messina. Yeah.
Loggins and Messina, they had some hits, I guess, and then Kenny Loggins got really famous after that.
Well, Squeezebox, was that Loggins and Messina? No, who was that?
Squeezebox was the Who, wasn't it?
Yeah,
no. A Squeezebox who wears on a chest.
Yeah. That was the Who. So wait, what was Loggins and Messina? What was theirs?
I don't know.
They had a couple of hits. One that we definitely know. I can't remember what it is now. Darn it. Yeah.
Your Mama Don't Dance.
Yeah, Your Mama Don't Dance. Your Daddy Don't Rock and Roll.
Rock and roll. Yeah, that's it, right? Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I guess they had some songs. They had that one. They had Angry Eyes. Remember that one?
Angry Eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And Danny's song.
Danny song. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Oh,
yeah,
I tell you, one of my favorite singers, a guy that just has an amazing voice, is Nielsen.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, that guy has a voice, man. He has a range, I think, beyond just about anybody else. I mean, it's amazing. Harry Nielsen, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he was a prolific songwriter, but the songs that he became hits for him were not songs that he sang, that he wrote.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. It's so weird. So weird. Yeah.
That's so weird, isn't it? Man.
Yeah.
How these things work is just weird, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So like Joy to the World, the Three Dog Night song, Joy to the World, that was written by Paul Williams, wasn't it? I think so.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Paul Williams. Yeah. That little sawed off guy.
That little sawed off guy. Whatever happened to him?
I don't know. He had some hits later on.
He did.
Of his own, but yeah, that was.
He was on some nighttime variety shows.
Yeah,
occasionally here and there. He was a small dude, wasn't he? Yeah.
Oh yeah, short, long hair, but short. Yeah.
Kind of a high pitched voice, wasn't it?
Yeah. How about Jethro Tull?
Oh, of course, Jethro Tull.
Oh yeah. I mean, unique or what? I mean, how many rock bands have a flautist? I mean, you just don't see that every day.
Yeah. No, it's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were a great band, sure.
Yeah. And
I loved them when they were out.
Yeah, Jethro Tull, and Pink Floyd. I like those two. I always put together, because Pink Floyd. Okay, which one is Pink, right? Jethro Tull. Which one's Jethro?
Yeah, right. Right, exactly. Yeah, which one's Jethro? Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, you gotta wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Dan, I hate to cut it short. This was really fun. We're gonna have to do this again.
Yeah. Well,
too. And also, we're gonna have to talk about small business #2. How's that?
Small business #2. Huh?
Yeah. Businesses, right? #2. Let's do that, and we'll do bringing back memory 70s music too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's so much. We haven't even hit, haven't even scraped the surface. We haven't talked about the Beach Boys. I mean, 60s, 70s. You got the Beach Boys there. Beach Boys were even into the 80s, man.
They were.
When Kokomo came out, in 80 something or something like that.
Wasn't it just 80? Or
was it? Okay, yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, but yeah, there's so much music, man. We gotta spend some more time talking about that.
Great. Yeah, cool. Okay, let's
George Harrison. We didn't even talk about George. Oh my God, George.
George, yeah.
We can forget about Paul McCartney and Wings, but George, we got to talk about George, man.
He was my favorite Beatle. Actually.
Oh, absolutely, mine too. Far and away. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Yeah.
Writer. Good stuff. Yes.
Okay. So thanks everybody for watching.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody. 12 people. Excellent. Yeah. Great. Thank you so much. Let's try to hook up over the weekend. I'll try to get you that guitar. We're going to give Dan guitar lessons here via Haps.
Right on.
You got the hand motion down.
Yeah. That's the wrong hand motion. No.
You've had practice with that. See, they call Dan ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous. Yeah, that's right. Yep. All right, then let's sign off, and we'll pick this up again in the near future.
Let's do that.